What are the facts regarding tax fraud? Attorney Russ Kofman explains that tax evasion occurs when any person who willfully attempts in any manner to evade or defeat any federal tax. To be convicted of tax evasion, 3 elements must be proven. 1. That the defendant had a substantial income tax deficiency. 2. That the defendant made an affirmative attempt to evade or defeat the payment of the income tax. And 3. That the defendant acted willfully. The government does not have to prove the exact amount owed or evaded. The only thing it must establish is that the defendant knew and understood that he or she willfully intended to evade or defeat the tax due. An affirmative action is any act performed to mislead the government with respect to the amount of taxes due, or to conceal income to avoid the assessment or payment of a tax. Misrepresentations of income tax may take the form of underreporting income, inflating deductions, or hiding money and its interest altogether in offshore accounts. A conviction of filing a false tax return will result in a felony and a fine of not more than $100,000 or imprisonment of not more than 3 years, or both, together with the cost of prosecution. To be convicted of filing a false tax return, 5 elements must be proven. 1. That the defendant made and subscribed and filed a tax return. 2. That the tax return contained a written declaration that it was made under the penalties of perjury. 3. That the return was false regarding a material matter. 4. That the defendant did not believe that the return was true and correct as to that material matter. And 5. That the defendant acted willfully. For a free phone consultation, contact Attorney Russ Kofman in New York at 646-453-6009 or visit his website at www.lebedinkofman.com.